My name is Christopher Ray, and we're going to take a dive into animation. What is animation? According to Richard Williams, renowned animator and author of the Animator's Survival Kit, animation is just doing a lot of simple things, one at a time. A lot of really simple things strung together doing one part at a time in a sensible order. I chose to do this independent study on animation because it's a fun way to explore digital art. Animation art appears to only recently have become a major program of study in non-technical colleges and is currently not offered at Moravian Academy. Over the summer, I heavily explored 2D animation art through the use of the Procreate software and discovered that I enjoyed doing it very much. It became a passion of mine. Animation is used often for entertainment, advertisement, to convey meaningful messages, and to educate. During this independent study, I hope to gain experience in hopes of becoming better at animation by researching the processes used to develop this type of artwork. I will also build my art portfolio during this process with hopes to enroll in a digital art program for college and possibly gain a scholarship. When creating an animated film, there are a number of steps and phases to create the end product. However, there are three main parts to the overall animation workflow: pre-production, production, and post-production. In creating my animated short, I will perform the most time-consuming portions, production, during summer 2022, and post-production during the 2022-23 school year. During the 2021-2022 academic year, pre-production will be completed. Pre-production. The pre-production part of the animation workflow includes story development, character development, screenwriting, character design, and audio recording. Story development. Story development is the process of going from thoughts to words on paper, and from vague ideas and visuals to a fleshed out film. The process starts with an idea or thought, and a series of steps are performed until there is a fully developed product. Different film producers have their own story development steps or rules that they use. For the purpose of this research, we will look at the following example adapted from How to Develop a Story: 10 Steps to a Winning Plot. Since this project will result in an animated short film, I focused on a subset of these 10 steps. In particular, I paid close attention to short animated films as suggested in the first step to get some ideas. Some of these were found on YouTube and were found on student works from college websites such as lycoming.edu. I used the plotting process to create the sequential events of the story for the timeline. Story scenes were developed which helped with storyboarding for the film. In addition to the storyboard, the artifacts produced during the story development part of this pre-production stage were the main character development summaries, the story timeline, and the screenplay. Character development. Character development is the process of creating a unique character that undergoes certain changes throughout the course of a story. In general, there are a number of steps that must be taken in order for a character to go through these changes. Masterclass lists 8 steps. After going through these 8 steps, I have established my main character's goal and motivations. A slow reveal of how the character acts will be shown throughout the animated film. There is external conflict throughout the course of the story between the main character and the bully. In my animated short film, Eli goes from being bullied to fighting back. Julian the bully is confronted as his victim fights back, and his friend challenges him. Alex is Julian's friend who breaks up the fight and challenges his actions. Sensei Ryan teaches Eli karate. Character design. According to the Nashville Film Institute, character design is the process of fully developing a character's style, personality, behavior, and overall visual appearance in the visual arts. In character design, you first make preliminary rough sketches before constructing your final refined concept piece. The rough sketches help you get various ideas on paper. There are three key elements of character design: silhouette, color palette, and exaggeration. When done well, these characteristics can determine good character design. A character should be able to be identified by silhouette only. They shouldn't be confused with another character. Regarding palette, there should be one primary color, and not too many other colors, but just enough to support the primary color. Less is more. Exaggeration is making a certain part of the character noticeable in order to tell something about the character's personality. I designed Eli to have a slim frame and glasses to give the impression that he's an easygoing and nerdy guy. His hand is behind his head, indicating that he may be nervous or uneasy. Julian is overweight, chewing gum, and has his thumb down, which shows that he is cocky and a bit of a rule breaker. Alex looks happy with a smile on her face and her hands behind her back. Sensei Ryan is calm and intelligent. He is assertive and keeps a serious look on his face while teaching. I created this animation sample of Julian punching Eli, taking him by surprise, to show you what it looks like when I'm animating, to show you the process. The software that I used to create this was Procreate, and to finish it up, I'll add more animation, action, and color, as well as audio. Lip sync dialogue. Here is the lip sync animation of the dialogue in the bathroom scene when Julian punches Eli.
You've got something I want.
Procreate was mostly used for animation, and Adobe Animate was used to sync the audio. The audio was recorded by C.P. Lacey in his own sound studio. To finish the animation, some facial animation and color will be added. Next steps: production and post-production. During the summer of 2022, I will be doing the production, which involves using the 6 script scenes to create 2D animations. I will also be finalizing the audio, music, and sound effects. As far as the post-production goes, during the 2022-23 school year, I will be editing scenes, transitioning and combining scenes, applying audio, submitting it to the film festival, and also include it in my college portfolio. I'll see you guys next year when the film is done.